and how satisfying is it to see Drake have a night like that and, you know, just continue to do what you've had trust in him doing?
Yeah, no, it was great. I mean, he just keeps piling up good at bats, getting good decisions, and did a great job with Schwelly, and so that was big. You know, we needed to have some offense there, and it was good tonight. You know, knock some runs in and get a little lead.
That's why you played him for a second time in 3 days. You said you were trying to get him.
Well, I'm gonna play him again Thursday.
What about Ozzie getting a couple hits?
Again, thank God. I was gonna take his belt. I want to find him hanging in the shower.
For Drake, how do you max? I mean, you say you're going to start him again Thursday, but can you start to maybe see an every other day type thing? Or?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I haven't thought about it. I'm just, you know, I told both of those guys what my plan was this series, and we'll probably just go series to series and see, look at some matchups and things like that, and because he's doing well. I mean, he's helping us win games, so you know, we'll just kind of go from there.
How big is this for Schwellenbach to kind of be finding his way out of what was really the first rough start?
Yeah, I think big, good, you know, and like I think I told you guys a few weeks ago when it happened, it's like you're not the first guy that's gone through this after kind of a, you know, he ran into some, you know, he'd misplace a pitch every now and then when he first got here, and but, you know, everything was kind of seamless, and you know, now they're preparing for him and they're aware of him, and you know, those guys talk. I mean, I know our guys, when we run into players from other teams, they like talking about him because it's kind of a rough ride for him. So they're aware of him, and he's going to have to continue just as he has. And that was big tonight to go 7 innings. So it's, you know, made a couple of really nice plays again. So that's good. You know, it's nice. It's fun to watch these guys mature and kind of figure things out too.
It's just that climbed that mountain or got to that spot. It was elusive there, the 500 mark.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. You know, I've been aware of that too. You know, that I said, God, I don't, you know, just because I think we were 8 under actually at one point, and you know, like it's just a testament to the guys, man, how they never quit, they never stop just doing their job and coming into work and, you know, preparing and playing the game the right way, and so it's good. You know, it's not a big deal, but it kind of is, and because you know we got so much more baseball to play, but just that hole we dug ourselves, and to think that, you know, in 42 games we got this thing back even. It's pretty good.
You're the only 15 that's ever started 0-7 and got to 500 in a season. So do you think people maybe don't have the perspective on how good your record has been since?
Yeah, and that stuff I didn't know. I've been told it.
Yeah.
You know, they're and everything. So, you know, I kind of feel like, you know, we've just started playing baseball the way we were capable. It was a rough start, you know, obviously, and but I'm proud how the guys have hung in there, how they hung in there during that time, you know, and allowed themselves to get back now. I mean, this really is, yeah, we're 500. That doesn't, it's kind of cool, but doesn't mean anything. I mean, but, you know, we're just playing better, more consistent, and things are starting to, we're still, you know, ways away from hitting on all cylinders, but, you know, I kind of feel like, well, maybe that's good that we can do what we did to get back there, and still, you know, as I've said many times, I think our best baseball is ahead of us.
A report came out in the middle of the game that Ronald would be making his way to Gwinnett on Thursday.
Yeah.
Anything about that?
Yeah, no, they're, I guess that's like I told you guys, I figured he'd get 3 at bats if he's leading off, and I'm sorry, yeah, that's what he said. He had a hard homer, and so he's traveling tomorrow, and then he'll join Gwinnett on Thursday. And then, you know, then it'll just be, we'll just watch him, how he feels as the workload mounts, and I'm sure there'll be, you know, scheduled with playing the outfield, DH, a day off, recovery day, all that kind of stuff. Just, and then it'll be, you know, about his body and his legs and things like that.
Talking to you guys about how he feels running?
I'm sorry?
Has he been talking to you guys about how he's feeling
Nope.
running?
I mean, he's been in Florida.
Are you expecting him back while the team is in Atlanta, or could it be?
I have no idea. I don't know when to expect him to be back. Like I say, it's going to determine as the workload progresses. You know, this is a young man that hadn't played in a long time. So his body's got to get back into baseball shape, and that doesn't happen overnight. That's a time-consuming thing. And, you know, because we see what guys, when they miss spring training, which he has, he's missed everything. And how important it is to get his body. That's why we stay down there for 6 weeks, is to get their guys' bodies in shape to play. Would I expect him to? I don't think he can be on a rehab for 6 weeks. But, you know, we got to be aware of that as more than anything else.